Who are you? Not your name, not your job, not the date stamped on your birth certificate. Everything you think you are is temporary. Your skin replaces itself. Your blood renews. Even the atoms in your body are swapped out over time. 7 years from now, you won't physically exist. So answer this. If your body keeps changing, why do you still feel like the same person? Tonight, we test whether you are real.
And now the story.
You believe you are a person, but what if you're just a story, not a soul, not a fixed identity, just a narrative, constantly being edited? Your brain is a storyteller. It takes random events and stitches them into meaning. You failed an exam, so you became not academic. You were praised, so you became gifted. You were rejected, so you became unlovable. But those were moments. The story made them permanent. Neuroscientist Michael Gazzaniga described something called the interpreter, a system in the brain's left hemisphere that explains your actions, even when it doesn't know the real reason. In split brain experiments, one hemisphere acted and the other invented a reason, confidently, convincingly, completely wrong. Your mind would rather lie than admit it doesn't know. So if your internal narrator invents explanations, how much of your identity is fiction? Every time you recall a memory, you don't replay it, you rebuild it, and in rebuilding it, you change it. Psychologist Elizabeth Loftus demonstrated how easily false memories can be implanted. People have remembered crimes that never happened, events that never occurred, traumas that never existed, and they felt real because the story felt real. If your past can be rewritten, then who are you becoming? Think about the roles you play, the responsible one, the quiet one, the strong one, the difficult one. Sociologist Irving Goffman argued that life is performance. We present ourselves differently depending on the audience, family, friends, strangers, the internet, each version slightly adjusted. Here's the unsettling part. Your story isn't just something you tell. It filters what you notice. If your story says, I'm unlucky, you'll collect evidence to prove it. If your story says, I'm not enough, you'll ignore moments that contradict it. The narrative shapes perception. Perception shapes reality. Reality reinforces the narrative. A closed loop. You are not living your life, you are living your interpretation of it. The body changes, the mind fluctuates, but the story feels stable. It gives you continuity. It says, this happened to me. I've always been this way. That's just who I am. But what if that sentence, that's just who I am, is the most dangerous one you ever say? Because if identity is a story, it can be rewritten. And if it can be rewritten, then who were you before the first chapter? Close your eyes. Imagine waking up tomorrow with no memory, no past, no narrative. Would you still be you, or would you become someone entirely new? In the next episode, we remove even the story. We examine the observer itself, because if the body can change, if the mind can deceive, if the story can be rewritten, then what is left?